This is Samuel Academy channel. This video is about mapping of senior schools in Suna East Constituency in Migori County. The reason for this initiative is to create awareness concerning existing schools in the constituency, and this will help parents and students make an informed decision when selecting schools for joining in grade 10. It also helps us to understand patterns in the distribution of schools in the constituency. The map in the video was made by using GIS. GIS in full is Geographic Information Systems. It helps us to understand patterns, relationships, and geographic context. Now, in that map of Suna East Constituency, I'm going to do an exploration, okay, in order to identify senior schools and their locations in the constituency for the sake of our learners and other users. So I'll do that by zooming in, zooming out, and using the pan tool, this one here, to move about in the map. So let's say I zoom in around this area, okay? I'm able to see how the schools are distributed. When I zoom in, I'm increasing the scale of the map such that I'm able to view a smaller area but with much detail. Now, if I zoom out like this, I am reducing the scale of the map such that I'm able to view a wider area but very little detail. For me to be able to identify the schools and the locations, I need to zoom in. I need to increase the scale of the map, all right? Now I'm able to see or rather identify the schools and their positions. So I'm going to mention the schools and we shall see where they are found for the sake of our learners who are going to select schools to enroll in grade 10, and even teachers who have been posted to a school or deployed to a school during teaching practice or just for teaching purposes, and even us, the members of the general public. We need to know which schools are around where we live, all right? So let me start. At this end in the map, we have Gadika Girls High School. We also have Ngege Got Gachacha Secondary School. And if I move towards the north, we have Migori Secondary School. We have Migori Baptist Secondary School, Korban High School. This is Wasio Mixed Secondary School, Onyalo Secondary School, Nyikendo Secondary School. This is Kakrao Mixed Secondary School. Without forgetting St. Juliana Ugari Pefa Secondary School. Let's move towards the west. We have Ajengo Mixed School. Let me zoom out to view the entire map, most of the map. So when I do that, I'm able to navigate to this area where we have St. Michael's Nyarongi Secondary School. Let me zoom out again because I want to move to this other end of the map, this area, and see which schools are there. Now around this place, we have Osingo Mixed Secondary School. We have seen Got Kachacha Secondary School. Then we have Kwa Secondary School. Here we have Got Goche Secondary School. And this is Sagegi Mixed Secondary School. Those are the schools in that constituency and how they are distributed. Now, I want to talk about something else, what we call the success thermometer, which is taught in schools and is found in the weather station, all right? But before I discuss about that, I want to suggest that, dear viewer, to like the video, share widely, and also to subscribe to Samuel Academy to be able to view more videos. This is how a 6S thermometer looks like. Okay, this is a 6S thermometer. This is the top part. You can see the top part and the lower part. This is just a YouTube. Okay, this is a YouTube. You can see it is U like this, and the lower part of the tube has mercury. This is mercury, and then above the mercury we have alcohol. Okay, and within the alcohol we have an index, a black metal index, this one and this one here. And at the end of this tube, we have two bulbs, this bulb and this bulb. This bulb here, the two bulbs are completely sealed, this one and this one. But this one here is completely filled with alcohol. But this one on the right is partially filled. Now, this is what happens. When temperature rises, the alcohol expands, and the alcohol in this part of the thermometer expands and moves downwards because this bulb is completely filled with alcohol. So, the alcohol expands and moves downwards in this end of the thermometer and pushes the mercury downwards. But the mercury moves upwards in this other arm. Therefore, as this mercury column moves upwards, it pushes the index upwards, and the index in this end will record the maximum temperature. All right? You can even see this, the scale, the values on this scale are in ascending order, 30 degrees, 4 degrees, 50. So this end of the thermometer, the index shows or indicates the maximum temperature. Now, when temperature drops, the alcohol contracts. So the alcohol will contract and move. There will be space created due to contraction. Therefore, the mercury will move upwards in this part of the thermometer because of the contraction and the space created. So the mercury moves upwards and pushes this index upwards. And you can see the values of temperature here, they are decreasing, 20, 10, 0, 10 like that, minus 10, minus 20. So this part of the thermometer shows the minimum temperature. The index, where it reaches, the end of the index indicates the lowest temperature or the minimum temperature. So a 6S thermometer is used to measure both maximum and minimum temperatures. It is a U-tube that is filled with mercury and also alcohol with the two metal indices that indicate maximum and minimum temperature. Thank you, dear viewer, for viewing the video. Remember to subscribe to Samuel Academy to be able to view more videos.